Okay, in today's video, I'm gonna go over the Co-Angler tackle bag that I use for my 2018 season. Stay tuned, it's coming up. Alrighty y'all, Lou here from Beyond the Bounds. This is a channel geared towards bass fishing gear reviews, tournament footage. So if you like that sort of thing, click that subscribe button down below. Make sure you hit that bell so you get notified when I release new videos. Today's video is going to be about the Bass Pro Shops Extreme Qualifier 360 Co-Angler tackle bag that I used in my 2018 season. Now, question of the day, what's the Co-Angler bag, tackle bag that you like to use? Drop that down in the comment section below. That way other people who are researching this topic on YouTube can find some good suggestions, and maybe your suggestion will sway them to go buy another tackle bag. I by no means have anything to do with this tackle bag other than the fact that I used it for this year. There's no sponsorship, no nothing like that. It's just the tackle bag that I chose to utilize for my 2018 season after I went through my first event on the Potomac and realized the tackle bag that I was going to try to use to keep my cost down low just wasn't going to cut it. It was too big. These things were just sliding all over in my tackle bag, and it made for a very bad co-angler experience from the tackle standpoint. Now, being a co-angler, you're going to have to really manage your tackle. That's one of the hardest things for a lot of co-anglers to do because, you know, we all like, I mean, I have a whole boat that manages my tackle now. So it's one of those things like, okay, I got to condense everything into a small bag, and I got to pull out little things here and there that I like. I got to have all my top waters, all my rattle traps, all my crankbaits, all my plastic worms, you know, 5 different types of hooks and 5 different types of weights. What if we're fishing offshore? You know, so you run through that gamut of like, man, I've got to put a lot of stuff in a small package. And you know, I watched a review on my buddy Bassmore's channel, so check him out if you haven't. He did a review on this tackle bag, and what really got me was the affordability of this product. I don't like to spend gobs of money on, you know, really high-end, super expensive products. Now, I will do that from time to time, but that's not like what I'm trying to do. Owning a boat costs a lot of money, and it's one of those things that I want to try to control my costs as much as possible. So let's get into it. This bag retails for around 30 bucks. And as you can see here, it's blue, but you know, this bag's got a lot of cool features and a lot of good benefits that I really liked. And you know, I don't necessarily agree with some of the reviews that I've read about this bag saying the zipper's broke, but then again, I haven't had multiple years of use in it. But to me, it's just a backpack. You know, a backpack shouldn't cost over 100 bucks at all. And this one coming in at 30 to 40, depending on if you get it with the Plano tackle boxes in there, or the Bass Pro Shop boxes in there, sorry. You know, the price will differ, but if you've already got those, might as well just get this because, you know, it's 30 bucks. And that's what I really like. I want to bring you a quality product that you can believe in and trust is going to get you through the season and multiple seasons thereafter, especially if you take care of it. I mean, this one's in like showroom condition still, and I've used it several times. Granted, it's not something that I'm using constantly. Now, if that's what you're after, if you're after something that is going to be your primary tackle storage, you may look into something else, because not to say that this won't do the job, this will absolutely do the job. You can store up to 10 tackle box, 10 3600 series or the 360 series of tackle boxes in here. But the point is that, you know, if you're always going out with your buddy and it's always on your buddy's boat, and you could probably go with a little bit bigger of a storage system for your tackle than just this. But if you're pond hopping, doing the co-angler thing, want to keep your costs down low, this bag is going to be perfect for those applications. All right, I thought that kind of close up was probably just a little too much there, so I'll back you off just a little bit, but let's get into this. As you can see, you got 4 pockets, 2 on the sides, 1 up front, and 1 right here in the front and the upper front. Now, you can detach this from the backpack. I recommend, if you're going to do a co-angler series, buy a backpack. Get a backpack system. And the reason I say that is because maybe you don't want to strap your rods on the side of here. I like to use a product called Night Eyes. Not a sponsored product by any means, but you know, I like to use these. I use these for my deer stand. You know, I'll wrap my bow up in it and hang it off the side of the deer stand. These things can support a lot of weight, but you know, I'll wrap these around my rods just like that, and that's something easy that I can reuse this for. You know, it's not just for rods and that's it. You know, it's not just to bundle my rods up together. But you know what, if I, for some reason, need to come in here, loop this around, hang some cold tags off of this, hang some cold tags off of here, it's super easy to make that. And so this is a larger one too, so I tend to use a little bit smaller one for those applications. But let's get back to the bag. Just I use a lot of Night Eyes products. I really like them. Going back to the pockets, these pockets are really good. You can fit several spools of line in these side pockets here if that's what you want to use them for. You can also put, you know, maybe a drink or something on the outside of here. What I really like about it is that it stores everything that you really need just for that day. There's more tackle storage here than you are probably ever gonna need in a day. It has the ability to store up to 4 tackle boxes, 3600 series or 360. I think Bass Pro Shops calls them the 360. These are the Bass Pro Shop brand that I have in there. But you can store up to 4 in there. As you see, I've got another Bass Pro Shops kind of small worm binder. This is something that you can use for your spinner baits and trailers, your chatter baits. So you don't just think of these as just worm binders. You can use them for other things. What I found was I was able to store quite a bit of packages of soft plastics in this container right here. You know, so you could get, heck, I got a bunch of these Bust Some Baits. Matter of fact, if you're watching this video, let's do a giveaway. On this video, I'm gonna give away 4-pack to 4 winners. Bust Some Baits is a company that's local to Maryland. These things are killer out there on striper. So if you're a striper fisherman, rock fisherman, but you know what? They've got a really good bass application too, because the darting action that these flukes make, they will jog all over the place. A buddy of mine owns this company, sent me a couple of these packages, so I'm gonna give these away in this video. Make sure you drop a like, make sure you put a comment down below. I'll pick a comment and be sending out 4 of these, 2 each, one of the lime truce color and then one of the white color right here. These are 5 1/4 inch fluke style baits. But you know, let me just kind of show you what all you can stick in here. Here's 2, here's another 4, here's another 4. Again, I just stuck over, how many did I stick? I said 4.
10! A 10! 10!
You know, but again, there's a lot of room up here in the top. And I'll tell you what, I'll do a quick time lapse of me just putting stuff into this, just to kind of show you how much it can really hold. But this right here, you know, you can pretty much condense your day of fishing down to this right here. I know it's hard, I know we don't like to, but you really can, especially as a co-angler. You want to limit the amount of bulk of tackle because you're gonna be in someone else's boat. You don't know what kind of boat it could be, and it's gonna help you to just keep your gear maintained out of the way. You're not fouling it up with hooks and having to waste time getting stuff like that out. Come in there after you've got those in there and stick maybe 2 of these guys in on the sides, and you got a lot of presentations, a lot of different options that you can put just in this bottom one. And then of course all the other pockets are going to come in handy for any type of snacks, any type of line cutters, which I recommend you just keep those in your pocket. Another thing that I had up in here from when I went to Thousand Islands, which is when I used this bag last, had some fizzing needles. I also had some weights in here to keep the fish down in the live wells. You shouldn't need to carry your own live well juice. The boat owner should have that. But then you move to the top section up here, and like I said, you can store another 6 or so 3600 series up here in this upper section. Now this section is going to be great for storing extra clothes, storing extra, you know, snacks. I tend to carry camera gear with me, so you know, a lot of the time I've got a little bit more cumbersome a backpack to carry around because I've got, you know, maybe 2 GoPros that I'm running, and then clothes, and then food and water, snacks, drinks. But again, that's why you need a backpack. So say you want to carry a big jug of water or something like that, then you can carry that in one of your free arms along with your rods and all your tackles on your back. I really highly recommend getting a backpack. The other part of that too is you never know how far you're going to have to walk. Maybe your boater can't get the truck or the boat close to where you park, so you might have to carry your gear for a good long way. And if you're using a backpack, you know, that's going to be one of those situations where it's going to be a lot more comfortable for you to carry that, especially if you're carrying a lot of heavy gear. Overall, the dimensions on this bag are 18 9.5 inches by 9 by 13. So it's a good, like I said, good bag, good waterproofing, good rubber bottom there. I think that's good for, you know, if you're fishing kind of in the rain or something, it's not soaking up from the bottom in that sense. It's got that rubber section down there to help prevent that moisture from just building up over your bag. But good water repellent polyester and nylon mixture of material. Very rugged too. It's not going to get penetrated by hooks very easily. It's not going to, you know, really rip on you in that sense. So one of the negatives that I read in the reviews were that these zippers were kind of not of the highest quality, and that's where they would break. I mean, just looking at them and touching them and feeling them, these are very stout. So the only thing I can think of was someone was probably pretty much abusing the bag, probably overpacking it, probably stuffing it in, and that's probably why they ended up breaking their zippers, because I'm telling you guys, those zippers are stout. I don't really see how you're breaking these zippers at all. I mean, we've all in life had zippers break. If you've never had a zipper break in life, that's pretty interesting. If you never had that happen. I mean, ever? Overall, it's just a bag. It's a product that I can highly recommend. And, you know, it's one that I think you'll be very happy with if you buy it, because one, you're going to save a ton of money. Two, it's going to get the job done really well. Three, it's just going to get you out on the water, get you out there fishing and having fun like we all like to do out there on the water. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopes it helps you figure out which co-angler bag you're going to get for this next season, or for your first season, or whatever, or just for pond hopping out there. Again, great bag to start off with. Highly recommend it. I think it's very well built. It's high quality. It's durable. It's tough. So, you know, check it out. Bass Pro Shops Extreme Qualifier 360 bag. Can't recommend it enough. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all have a good one. These pockets are really good. You can fit several lines of spool. I just stuck about 10 packages of soft plastics